Yeah. Now look at this, LD. If this breaks below VWAP, everybody in the room, what could potentially be a good trade if it breaks below VWAP?
200.
Yep,
Short.
you short it down to the 200. Absolutely. So this is pretty tight. Now, if this 200 continues to climb and get closer to VWAP, I'll just wait till it gets below the 200. Why? Because if it's right next to it, I'm not trying to get in where the profit's going to be so tiny. I don't give a crap. So when and if it comes down here, I start to evaluate it. How close is this 200 to this VWAP? If it's next to each other, which would be great, you already know that if it breaks below that, we're going to have a nice ride to the downside. You already would know that. So these are the things. So start paying attention. So if you're looking for an A+ setup, wait it out. You got nothing but time here, right? Don't need to force anything. Right here, you can see if this breaks below this, what is this, 317.30? You got a nice ride to the downside to 315.80. See this?
Yeah.
So if we get a break and hold in here, we can ride this down right to here. You get a break and hold, you're going to go right here to VWAP, right? All this would be profit. And my stop would be just above it, right? You could either do your stop here to have a tight stop or the 9, which I probably wouldn't give this much room because MSTR is expensive for contracts, right? So I'd have a tighter on that one. But right here, break down below 317.30. You guys would be shorting this, and there's your confirmation. You see it? And again, now at this point, I'd have my stop just above this 317.30. Be about 317, 51. Give it a little bit of a bounce. You got to let this work. Do you see how that tried to wick up? Some of you, if you had too tight of a stop, did you see that little wick up? Be like, oh no. So you got to give it room. Let it breathe in here. There you go. There's your payday. Nice job. Look at that. Now move your stop. Look at that. Oh my, that's nice. Who got paid on that MSTR on that drop and then moved your stop to make sure you recovered right here, right?
I did.
It's glorious. And look at where it went. It went all the way down to 316. Remember? And I said it's going to try to get down to around 315.79-ish. See it right here? 20 cents on a $317 stock. Just like with SPY, which SPY is going to be anywhere between 20 and 40 cents. That means this one could be off by, I don't know, 15 to 20, 25 cents, right? So you already know in that range, you're already looking somewhere in here for support. Makes sense? Because it's never to the penny. That's where rookies go, right? We always want to be in early. Now, if it was Ford, I'd tell you right to the exact damn penny because it moves a penny at a time. Good job, LD. Hopefully you made a couple bucks off that.
Yeah, 13-cent move for me.
Yeah, nice job.
Welcome, everybody, to none other than American Dream Trading's The Aftermarket live chat. I am Dawn, your host, aka J&J Video Reacts, and it's a stream that's been created for you guys to come have a place to hang out after the market and discuss your trades. You can gloat if you did well. You can cry on our shoulders. They're here for you. Go on, brush your shoulders off. They're here for you to cry on if you did not do well in the market. Hopefully, if you had a red day, you are not suffering in silence. That's what the whole American Dream Trading community is about. We are a support group of sorts, right? It's not, if Coach isn't there, listen, you got hundreds of members that you can talk to throughout the course of the day. Tens of moderators that you can ask questions, that you can figure out what's going on, other supportive members. You got the Discord. All you got to do is go in there and talk to somebody, right? That's one of the reasons why people succeed in American Dream Trading, because we have an excellent mentor and leader in Coach Chad W. Christian, who's a 33-year stock market vet. And we also have a supportive community to back him up, right? Shout out to Coach. This Friday coming up, August 1st, is our 3-year anniversary of going live on TikTok back in 2022. And American Dream Trading literally blew up, from that point. But, he had started it in 2021. But when he went live on TikTok, that's where a lot of us actually came in contact with him and saw him and watched him for a while, and based on his strategies and the success rate, he's created over 14 millionaires out of people, half of them never day traded a day in their lives. So I mean, what does that tell you, right? So if you'd like to join, if you've been wondering about how to learn how to trade, if this is something that you're interested in, go on over to americandreamtrading.com. The link is posted in the description of the video if you're watching us on the replay. But if you're here and you're live, welcome everybody. Love your faces. Glad to see you. It is pinned right to the top of the live chat. All you got to do is scroll up and click it. The tip jar is also there. If you like the stilo, if you like the vibe I'm bringing, go ahead and send a tip to the tip jar. It is much appreciated. While it's not mandatory, I do as part of my income. So if you want to hook a sister up, it's much appreciated. But yeah, go to americandreamtrading.com and get signed up. Right now, we have all kinds of specials going on. We also do futures training in the afternoon with Mark McSee. That is live from 2 to 4. And throughout the week, we also have a crypto membership that if you are a part of that, they have Zoom calls throughout the week where you get excellent crypto training by Chris and Bucko over there. So shout out to our crypto guys. Shout out to our future squad over there with Mark and Ange and Ralph and Doug. And shout out to the stocks and options side, right? Everybody, Palm, right? David, it's so many mods on that side, right? Miranda, Maria, right? Shout out to James L. He is backstage. I'm going to go ahead and let him on because I'm curious to see if he had an awesome day. James, what up?
Miss Dawn?
How are you, Mr. James? I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. Still paper trading.
Oh, good for you. Good for you.
It did close to 500 today, but had a realization.
What was that?
It occurs to me that I had forgotten that paper trading trades a lot like a margin account. As long as you don't have an open position, you can get back in.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to get out a calculator or something. Keep that in mind because yeah, I did good, and I've been doing good with the entries and the exits, but there's no way today that bait. When Bruno popped on there this morning and he was hee-hawing about it, I got 10 shares. And I mean, that quick, $115.
Nice.
But I was
which one was that?
Vape.
Okay.
But it ran like crazy this morning.
Did it?
It quickly came right back down, but I mean,
nothing like a good retracement.
it jumped from like $20 to I think 70, almost 80, something like that.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah, and it did it in, what was it, Doug? Like 10 minutes, I think.
Wow, I missed out on that one.
Yeah.
How much did it start out at?
It was like, well, no, it closed at like $8.88. Friday, it closed at $8.88.
Okay, so it started around $8.
No. As soon as the pre-market started, it had already jumped up to almost 20.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
But it jumped up to 20 from what though?
From 888.
God, really?
Like it gapped up.
That reminds me of Tops. Remember Tops?
Yeah.
Yeah, and a couple of Tenon and Tops. Tops did it too. Tops did it for that was a crazy week. It was going up like that. It went up to like $200. But yeah, I remember the Tenon thing with GC's daughter and Mark actually killing it with that.
Oh,
I remember that morning.
I got into that, and I got into TSLL shares in the pre-market, obviously, and then contracts on that and on SPY. And that there's no way in a cash account I'd have run out of buying power way before then.
Yeah. Well, that's good. At least you get a chance to spread your wings and keep going.
Yeah. I have have to keep that in mind, or it's going to
Yeah.
end up frustrating me later.
Right. Yeah, we don't want that. We don't want that. Yeah. How was your weekend?
It's good. Just
Cool
a whole
beans.
bunch of the honeydews.
Got a whole bunch a whole bunch of the honeydews done. Doug, he heard his
Doug.
name and he come forth. He cometh fortheth. How you feeling, Doug? A whole lot better, obviously. That was what.
Can you hear me?
Ago? Yeah, we can. So yeah, we can hear you. What's next?
I think he's hiding in a closet.
Doug, are you in the closet? Doug, come on, don't start the shit, dude. Look, he's not gonna say anything, and then all of a sudden he's just gonna blast something. What? What did you say? It sounded like he was swimming, didn't it?
Market research.
Oh man, Doug. Doug is crazy.
There we go. I got it.
You good?
I couldn't hear you guys, so I had to fix my audio settings.
Well, that's always a good thing. How'd you do today? Good?
I did.
You did, huh?
Yeah.
You ended up talking like this.
One more time.
Could be. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but it's extremely muffled.
Mm-hmm.
How interesting.
Oh, Dawn.
What?
That's contagious now. Don't do that.
I know. I've been up since like 4. So it's like, staring at my
While Doug's figuring out his audio, did you catch F2?
All right. Is that better?
That is
There he
much
is.
better. That is much better. No, I did not catch F2. Enlighten me. What has F2 done? He's in my anniversary video, by the way, as are you. What'd he do?
Another 4K day.
Nice. When was the last one?
I think that's become his average now.
Are you serious?
I could be wrong, but
Dude, is he doing that like on a daily now?
from what I can see, he looks like he's been getting at least a comma or pretty close to it.
Dude, you know what Coach said about 4K a day.
Yeah.
We've been telling him that. It's like, dude, you are on the road. You could very well be the 15th or 16th millionaire in this group. Who knows? We're not going to talk it up, but hey, it's highly possible and highly probable because it's clear that he has his mindset in check, which this is Mindset Master Monday. So it's clear he's got his mindset in check, and it's clear he's got his mechanics down. So he is consistent now. And he's got Palm. He's under, Palm's wing. So Palm's kind of coaching him, right? So yeah, there's nothing. The sky's the limit there. 4,000 a day is going to end up being $1 million at the end of the year. And if he don't retire, then I'm gonna go to wherever he is and put my foot up his ass myself. Get out of that damn job.
I don't want to swear that's what he's doing, but from what I can remember, he's been doing very well.
Well, if he's not up there yet, he will be soon.
The last couple times I've seen him post it, he's had at least a comma.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. I'm so proud of him. And remember the testimonial that he did, which is in the video. He said he had almost walked away because he had blown up his account, and he decided to stick it out, follow the rules, right? Because that's what we have to do if we want to be successful in this. Decided to stick it out, follow the rules, and has been successful ever since. So shout out to F2. Good for him. I'm so proud of him. and I know he's going to continue to do great things. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's awesome.
Which is funny too, because I caught the video today, but it was posted on the social media on Discord yesterday. One of Coach's videos.
Mm-hmm.
They stayed in professional athlete and somebody. The difference between a professional athlete and somebody else. You know which one I'm talking about?
No, I didn't see it.
I don't know.
While he's finding that, Dawn,
Yeah.
vape. Mark and I were in pre-market. Bruno pops in, and he was looking for some stuff. And he's like, "Yeah, this one's a little bit too expensive," and so on and so forth. He goes, $20, $20. I don't know, but and then he took one look at the L2 on vape, and he's like, "Yeah, F it, I'm in." So he jumps into vape at about a $20 mark, and he rides this pig all the way up to like $70. He gets in and out twice, but the second time he gets up to the double top, which was right at about $72 or so, and that's where the giant gamma candle hit, and the thing just blasted off to $189.
What?
Yeah.
Was he still in it?
No, he was out at 72.
Oh my God.
But he did 15% on his account in like, I don't know, 15 minutes.
Wow.
It was
I
awesome.
don't think it was quite that long, but it was close.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 candles. And then we waited. That was his first out. And then we waited for the consolidation as it was getting support off the 9. And then as soon as it bounced off the 9, he rode it back up to that double top and got out. And as soon as he got out, the thing just went parabolic, just blasted off.
Dude, so you're telling me somebody that had, let's just say hypothetically, $200 and got 10 shares at $20 could have commed out today
in one trade.
Woo! I'm telling you.
What was it? Mark figured up if somebody had bought 100 shares,
what would they have?
It would have been close to 18K.
18 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah, the overall it was up at its peak right around 18 or 1,835.89%.
Yeah.
Well, look, another scary thought is somebody like, say Palm decided to get into it with.
Oh, geez, could you imagine?
With one of his deals, right? One of his deals, like 20,000 shares and shit.
That's $1 million. That's $1 million trade.
Yeah, easy.
And the another kicker to it, when Bruno first got into it, he was in the 5-minute time frame.
He didn't even get it in 1 minute.
Yeah.
Wow. No wonder he was able to sit in it, because the 5-minute keeps you calm.
Yeah.
5-minute keeps you calm for sure. Is that Marlena? Hey, honey, how you doing?
Don, hi Doug, hi James, how you guys doing?
Miss Marlena?
Yes, hi Mr. James. How you doing?
Good.
Me and Mr. James. We got a thing going on.
This
Anyway.
is the video I was talking about.
You got it?
Yeah.
You want to share it?
Professional athlete and somebody who is not, they stayed and succeeded. Oh, it's genetics and it's work ethics. Well, yeah, work ethics has a lot to do with it, but I'm not 6'8", so therefore I can't make it. There's just all sorts. So you either stay and succeed or you quit and you fail. That's it. And it is all on you and you alone to make the choice. So make the choice. It's not hard. It's hard in the work you got to do. Making the choice to stay is not. Now, unfortunately for some of us, don't worry, I'm kind of the same way. I'll do the same stupid stuff, right? It's almost like I got to get to rock bottom until you're like, I must make a change. Luckily, I didn't do that, right? I got up to 240 pounds instead of 340, 440 before I made the change. So I wasn't like technically rock bottom, but to me, I'm like, this is one of the heaviest I've ever been. I don't want to be here. So to me, it was my rock bottom. So don't wait until you get to rock bottom. Don't wait like, oh, I only have $500 left in this account. Oh.
Gotta love that. Gotta love that. We got some good videos, man.
I found it a weird coincidence
that seeing that with F2 and then catching that video and remembering Yeah, and I've been there.
Yeah. Been
I
been
think
there.
everybody has it at some point.
Definitely been there. That is not a fun place to be. It's just not. You know what I mean? So you're better off just kind of taking a breather and then coming back to it. Paper trading so that you can keep your mind in the game, because it's important to be able to keep your mind. Look, I agree with walking away, but not walking away completely. You gotta paper trade. You gotta get your mental mechanics down, because usually when people are failing, it's something mental. It's not a technical thing, right? It's something mental. They know. We preach this stuff day in and day out, how to get in, when to get in, when to get out. So if you're not doing it exactly like the rules say, that's a mental block. That's not a technical thing. So, you know what I mean? It's up to you to get you right.
Oh, absolutely.
Dude. Speaking of which, I want to replay that video that I played at the opening at the top of the show, because that kind of speaks to that same thing. Hold on one second. I pulled it back up here. All right, this trade. Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Now look at this, LD. If this breaks below VWAP, everybody in the room, what could potentially be a good trade if it breaks below VWAP?
200.
Yep,
Sure.
you short it down to the 200. Absolutely. So this is pretty tight. Now, if this 200 continues to climb and get closer to VWAP, I'll just wait till it gets below the 200. Why? Because if it's right next to it, I'm not trying to.
This is a trade that will test your patience big time, because you're already at a double bottom here, right? Actually triple, right? So if you've got to wait for it to break and hold, so many times I've seen coach in trades like this where he will literally wait for the break and hold. Mark II, wait for the break and hold. Once it does that, then you've got VWAP. Then you've got the 200. But at least from here to here, you've got a nice little run, right? But it's a matter of waiting. There's sometimes I have been back in the day so impatient. Well, it's gonna break through. Look, it here, it didn't manage to break through. It broke through here, but it didn't stay. It's back a third time. It's gonna break through. Yeah, let's get in it now. No, because that thing will bounce, and you gotta learn how to be patient.
Get in where the profit's going to be so tiny. I don't give a crap. So when and if it comes down here, I start to evaluate it. How close is this 200 to this VWAP? If it's next to each other, which would be great, you already know that if it breaks below that, we're going to have a nice ride to the downside. You already would know that. So these are the things. So start paying attention. So if you're looking for an A+ setup, wait it out. You got nothing but time here, right? Don't need to force anything. Right here, you can see if this breaks below this, what is this, 317.30? You got a nice ride to the downside to 315.80. See this?
Yep.
So if we get a
Right.
break and hold in here, we can ride this down right to here.
You see how he charted that out, Marlena? He's got the wicks down here covered too. So it's like he's got the regular here, and then he's also got this area covered. But this is a nice little ride. I've heard Mark say that if VWAP and everything's sitting that far away, yeah, you have to be leery once it gets down to that area. But all in between here, that's profit. Might as well ride it. But wait for the break and hold, right?
You get a break and hold, you're going to go right here to VWAP, right? All this would be profit. In my stop.
This thing does a perfect break and hold. This is exactly what a break and hold is going to look like. Watch what these candles
Would be
do right
just
here.
above it, right? You could either do your stop here to have a tight stop, or the 9, which I probably wouldn't give this much room because MSTR is expensive for contracts, right? So
See
I
that?
have a
That's
tighter
the
on that
break.
one. But right here, break down below 317.30.
That's
You
the
guys
break.
would be shorting
But
this.
right there, you don't get in right there. It has to break and hold. So this is the break, meaning it broke this level. So here's the break.
And there's your confirmation.
And
You see
there's
it?
the hold. It held under.
Right.
It didn't bounce back up. It held. See what I mean? So you got the break here of the level,
Right.
And why is this a level?
Because it's going past the
Look at what my arrow's doing.
yeah, it's going past that line.
Yeah. What this is a line here because it hit here before. It hit here before. It hit. You know what I mean?
It was going, and that's what you were following through he was following through that pattern. So that third
Right.
one, that was a perfect opportunity to make some money right there. All
Yep.
the way.
Absolutely.
So
yep, broke and it held.
And again, now at this point, I'd have my stop just above this 317.30, be about 317, 51. Give it a little bit of a bounce. You got to let this work. Do you see how that tried to wick up? Some of you had too tight of a stop. Did you see that little wick up? Be like, oh no. So you got to give it room. Let it breathe in here. And there you go. There's your payday. Nice job. Look at that. Now move your stop. Look at that.
Look at that. That's
Oh,
a beautiful
that's
trade
nice.
right there.
Who got paid on that MSTR?
But look what happened as soon as it got to this level. Right? Bounce City. It totally retraced.
Mm-hmm.
But it broke and held here. But right here, you have to start to be leery just like you were here. You got to wait for a break and hold down here before you get back in it. But right here, I would have been out there.
Mm-hmm.
I would have been out. I would have took my money right there. As right before it got to that line, I would have shed or I would have gotten out.
Yep. Exactly.
Because that's a potential bounce spot. It's going to go back the other way.
Yep.
That's what the lines are there for, to tell you that, hey, it's going to bounce.
Right. And right at that middle of that candle that you pointed at, you could shed right there.
Yep.
The green, and then you'll dispose of it slowly. You can even dispose of it slowly, or you can just get out and sell the rest of it right before it hits to that bottom.
Right.
Yep. I see.
On that drop and then moved your stop to make sure you recovered right here, right?
I did.
It's glorious. And look at where it went. It went all the way down to 316. Remember? And I said it's going to try to get down to around 315.79-ish. See it right here? 20 cents on a $317 stock. Just like with SPY, which SPY is going to be anywhere between 20 and 40 cents. That means this one could be off by, I don't know, 15 to 20, 25 cents, right? So you already know in that range, you're already looking somewhere in here for support. Makes sense? Because it's never to the penny. That's where rookies go, right? We always want to be in early. Now, if it was Ford, I'd tell you right to the exact damn penny because it moves a penny at a time. Good job, LD. Hopefully you made a couple bucks off that.
Yeah, 13-cent move for me.
Yeah, nice job.
That's what it's all about.
Hey, Dawn, I have a quick
Yeah.
question.
Sure.
From an iPhone, I did a video for Coach for you to figure out what you want to do with it. How do I send that from an iPhone? Is there a special way to send that?
Yeah, just pull up your Gmail. Email it to media@American Dream.
Oh, is it Dawn at AmericanDreamTrading.com?
You can do Dawn at American Dream Trading.
Okay. There was something that popped up on my, let me show you what it looked like. Let me see. I hate to take away that. I just want to just
you're fine.
Send it off. Technology.
I know, you gotta love it, right?
The only thing you might run into with Gmail is it's going to exceed the capacity of sending blah, blah, blah. So it's going to send what's it called? A drive link.
Oh, really? Okay. I
You
sent
have
it to my Yahoo mail.
It's fine, but you just have to check on your Gmail when it comes up. It'll pop up and it'll say that, and you have to look down below it and select allow recipients to access.
Okay, and this
So
is a Yahoo Gmail.
Yeah,
let's see.
Go ahead.
Oh, this is a Yahoo account. Does that make a difference? Let me see. I'll try to do it real quick. Sorry about that. I'll go through the steps.
When did you send it?
I haven't sent it just yet. It popped up with, do I want to send it as an attachment? And then the other one was something else. Let me see.
Yeah. You want to send it as an attachment.
Okay.
click the little paper clip and just load it in from your photos,
Okay.
and it should be okay.
Okay.
But I've got my email up now, so I'll look out for it.
Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yep. But yeah, so I am finishing up my second video. I decided to completely revamp it, so we'll go ahead and try to stick you in that one, or I can go back to the first one because that one's more of a testimonial. The second one's more of a homage to Coach's journey. The first one's more of a testimonial and a couple of highlight reels, so
Okay.
I can pull
Okay.
that back in and throw you on that one.
Okay. And I kept it so short, just real so it wouldn't be so
Oh,
big.
that's perfect. Yeah, that's perfect.
I just
Thank you for that.
Yeah, no, thank you for being patient. I have so much noise pollution out here in my house with mom and everybody else. It's like, good Lord. Okay,
Oh,
I
man.
labeled it as mom. It says use mail drop or try sending attachments. I'll do try sending attachment, and it's sent. And then that's it. And I did a voice one too. I did a video and then a voice memo.
All right, I just got it.
Okay. Should have got two. You could do the voice or the video, whichever is easier for you.
Okay. All right, perfect. I will check it, and thank you. Yeah, dude, that's awesome. That's awesome. See, just that simple, everybody. Just that simple. You know, we ask for testimonials all the time, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna do it, and then we don't get anything. So thank you for doing that.
Yep.
James sends them. F2 sent one, and we had a guy named Fidel that sent one. We've had quite a few people. I remember Brandon Kazi sent one, Christina. But yeah, you know. But yeah, back on this mindset thing, you know, it's imperative that new traders, and shout out to Marie, I see you down there in the chat, baby girl, that new traders get a grip on mindset being the most important thing. Don't you think so, James? Like right up front, where you know, you gotta get your mindset right from the get-go. And paper trading, that's what it's good for to me.
Agree. Agree. I did paper trading early today. Made a couple of cents. The only thing with the mechanics is I thought I sold. I thought I sold everything, but I didn't, and I was still in the trade, so I lost. But I mentally knew I was supposed to get out of that trade, but it just kept running. I said, "Oh, I must have didn't click it right. I don't know what I did, but my mechanics right, I would have made some money for sure."
So did you get in vape?
No, I went in TSL.
Okay.
Just something to just play around with because I just want to make sure that I have my mechanics right. It's just in shares.
See, this is how I know I'm getting better mentally. I don't have any FOMO about vape whatsoever.
Yep.
That's how I know I'm getting better. Instead of being pissed about it, and now I gotta watch tomorrow. I don't care because I know that trades are gonna be there. Miss that one. Whoops. You know what I mean? There will be plenty of times where that's happened. We've seen it happen before. I've got to dig that greed weed out. And that's all that is greed, right? So I'm so happy for anybody that got in that and made some money, because that's a good opportunity right there. You know?
I can't honestly say there wasn't any FOMO. I mean, it would have been nice to be real funds, but I did have a good entry and a good exit. So
yeah.
And I'm not the only one that left a crap load of money on the table. So
we're always gonna do that. Yeah. We are. Look,
but this was a crap load.
Oh, but that's the thing. You never know how much.
This is true.
Right?
It's true.
You didn't know that was gonna do that. So, and nobody did, Bruno got out at $72. You think he wasn't happy with his take? And then he saw that and it was like, womp, 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 womp. So it was like, I'm sure he was happy.
It was funny
But
listening to him this morning.
he had to be like, what the?
you know how Bruno gets.
Bruno,
Just
when he saw that giant gamma candle, he was like, "Well, I'm 15." He's like, I'm 15% up on my total account today. I'm geeked.
Yeah.
And he said, "This thing is an absolute monster. Would have been nice to be in it, yeah, but I'm happy with what I got." And
Bruno,
he's trading on his laptop. He's taking care of his dad.
I love his temperament because he's got that down. He's like, okay, all right, it was good trade. Yep, I took 15%. Oh, you went to 189. Okay, good for you. I got what I needed. You know what I mean? It's like, are you shitting me? You don't have the slightest bit of fun, but I don't blame him. I'm when you step away from it for a minute, you can kind of get your bearings. When you're in the thick of it, though, it's like, are you kidding me?
Well, and even more so, even after it popped up there like that, it's no, I ain't messing with that no more. I'm done.
Yeah, because just like they pop up there, they can retrace like that too.
And it did.
The L2 on the ask side disappeared like 4 or 5 times as the prices got bought up, and then it repopulate and it get bought out again, and repopulate, get bought out again. It was amazing.
Dude.
It was amazing. But I got a rip. I was just popping in to say hi and talk about that amazing trade that he made this morning. it was awesome.
Shout out to Bruno on the 15%. Thanks for coming in and letting us know about it.
You bet.
I'm so glad you're feeling better.
Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. Thank you.
We'll see you in the morning, Doug.
All right. See you at 4.
Have a good
night.
Bye,
Doug. Nice seeing you.
Maybe if we can get that rolling a couple more times, Bruno might start opening it back up 10 minutes early.
Yeah, it's not going to
happen.
Nice.
That is good. That's always good when you have days like that. Hopefully. Now, what I hope didn't happen, right, was there might have been some new traders that got in on that, and they think that's going to happen all the time. They made a shit ton of money and think that's going to happen all the time, because that is not the norm. So don't get your hopes up that that's going to be an everyday occurrence or that's going to be frequent, because that's infrequent, but it does happen. So you just got to be ready. Look, luck, what Palm says is opportunity meeting preparation, right? If you're prepared, you got your buying power, you're ready to go, you are watching it, and you were ready to go when you saw the go signal, then you deserve to get everything you got, And just like Bruno, he had the sense enough to, all right, I'm going to go ahead and take this, right? He could have got more, but he wasn't greedy. It's like, you'll get that on other trades down the line. You don't have to get it all on this one trade. Get it in bits and pieces. That's how you build big accounts, not big, huge amounts. You get those big accounts built on small, consistent trades.
Oh, I know. I spent a long time taking my 50-cent days and $1.25 days, and on TSLL, I got my green. I'm good. I'm out.
Yep.
And then I get that one day and it's $78. Woohoo! The next day it's $1.89.
Yep. Consistent green trades. That's all you're worried about, because that means you're doing it right. And whatever you're doing to get green each time, you're making a note of it, a mental note, and then you're jotting it down in your journal. Okay. I waited for that setup. It paid off. Oh, I waited for that same setup. It worked again. Oh, it worked again. You're onto something, that lets you know the break and hold of the 9, or wait, I got in on the second EWO bar and wrote it out. Whatever your strategy is, get that strategy and perfect it, and just do it the same way each time, and you'll be fine. But you got to keep your mind right. You got to stay focused. You cannot focus on 10 things at one time because it won't get done like that. You can't be focused. Is that too many EWO? Is that a scalp? No, you should know before you go in a trade what you're doing. Are you scalping? Or are you going in with the 2 minute EWO? Because they are two completely different mindsets. Scalping, you plan on taking some money and getting out of it. 2 minute EWO, you plan on camping out for a while, regardless of this. So that takes two. You can't have both of those mindsets going at one time. Only David can do that. Okay. Only David Giannis can do that, right?
Yeah.
So
that's something else I noticed today too. I'm gonna have to get on when we get done here. I'm gonna have to play around with the Weeble. Somehow or another, I shut off the audio notifications.
Oh.
So I still get the notifications, but it's just a little pop up in the corner, just a little bitty. Just I miss it half the time. So I'm But I mean, I remember when it first started, it had an audio. It would pop up.
Yeah.
You hear a tone that would, look at this. But
yeah,
I'm
Mark
thinking it got
you
shut
change
off.
it to a voice?
Yeah, well, that's TradingView.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if Weeble does that or not. I know it just had an audio tone.
I think Mark and Ange had hey.
Attention.
Hey. And Coach has just got the doo-doo.
Well, I think it got shut off because we got so many different notifications set on all the hot stock picks over 3 years.
Uh-huh.
The damn thing was just it sounded like an old house phone, just brrring, brrring.
Oh my God.
That's got to go.
That'll get on your nerves after a while.
Yeah.
That will really get on your nerves after a while. Wow.
And Ange and her attention, she's got too good at muting it.
I think Mark ended up having that one too.
He does. His has got a little bit different tone, but it used to give Ange away whenever because she's always trying to sneak in, especially on the pre-market.
Yeah.
You'd hear her computer in the background. Attention. There it is.
Ange, you're there. We hear you.
You like, let me get one in. I like the way coaches sound. Order filled.
Yep.
Super cool.
Shout out to Darn Cricket. What's up? Polito, what's going on? Jeffrey, how are you? JC Trading, what's happening? Thanks for being here. Thank everybody for being here. Doug, thank you again for stopping through. Maria, thanks for being here. James, Marlena, thank you so much for coming up and hanging out on the panel. Michael H., I see you down there. Thank you, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button. We're trying to get Coach to 20K, and right now we're at 15,762, if I'm not mistaken, I think. Yep, 15,762 is where we're at. So we are knocking at 16K's door.
Yay.
Let's go ahead and knock out that 16K. Bryce, what's up? Bryce the Sparky. What's up? The Sparky. Is that Pebbles? Trying to come in under another name.
So cool.
Trader Cat 02, what's going on? How art thou? So I'm going to call it a day, everybody, and get back to this anniversary video editing.
Okay.
And
Miss Dawn, before you leave, I sent the video over and it's showing on my end that it wasn't sent. Only was able to do the voice memo. So it's something to do with my tech. I'm gonna have to. What I'll do is I'll call my daughter. If not, then we'll just probably leave it at that. She's the little computer tech because I sent it both ways, and unfortunately, it's not showing that it's sent.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, I got it. It's the audio. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
I'll tell you what. Do you have a pick?
Look at there, Christina.
A picture?
Wrapping up the show, and now she shows up.
Yeah, send a pic, right?
Oh, okay. I can do that.
Just like right now with your phone, just take a quick pic, I'll
it.
take the background out of it. I'll put the logo behind you, and I'll put the audio with it.
Great. I was thinking about that too. I got you. I'll make it quick and simple. I'll send it right after. Thank you so much, Don.
That'll work. If you're trying to, how long is your video?
Probably less than 20 seconds, maybe 45 seconds at the most.
If you send it through, you have a Gmail account, I'm sure. Everybody does. If you send it through Gmail and it says that it's too long, it takes up too much data, you can send it anyway, but it'll send it as a Google Drive link.
I've seen that before. Okay.
You just have to give Dawn the option of being able to open it and send it, and she'll get the whole video. It basically just gives her a link to that one video in your Google Drive.
Got it. Okay. Will do. Thank you so much.
It should work out though if it's only 20 seconds.
Yeah, it's real short.
Mine was like 28 and it didn't.
Oh, real? Oh, okay. I'll do both. I'll do a picture and I'll do that too. And you can use whatever you need to use.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much, Don. Appreciate it. Thank you, James.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, guys, I'm going to end with Coach's rules. Everybody keep your mindset right this week. It's Monday. We want to see you with a green week, right? Everybody down in the chat, I want to see you here Friday to talk about our green week that you had, okay? Follow the rules, but keep your mindset straight, right? And Coach will let us know about it. Peace and blessings, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
You guys remember all the rules. You must follow all of them. Not some. You don't get to sprinkle in your own and leave mine out. You must follow all the rules. Always have a stop loss in each and every trade. If you're a new trader, make sure you are simulate trading only using a paper account. I don't want anybody losing their money while you are in training. Make sure you guys are using small position sizes. This will allow you to let those runners run and stop out the losers. Again, stops on every trade, regardless of shares, options, futures, or crypto. Make sure you guys are journaling every single day. It's one of the most important pieces of what we do on top of the risk management so that you can help assess what you are doing and make the changes that you need to do. Don't trade in the first 30 minutes or the last hour of the day if you're a new trader. And if you are an experienced trader, please be careful the first 3 minutes or the last 8 minutes of the trading day.